Hello, Studio Art 360 students. Welcome to class. There's my camera. Today what we're doing is you are working on your sketchbooks. What I'd like you to do is begin by gridding off your paper. I should have an example of that. I really should. Let me grab a marker, something really quickly. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. What I'd like you to do is start with a blank sheet of your sketchbook paper, like this, and using a ruler, and you can pick up the rulers in the ruler drawer in the corner of the room, and kind of divide it off into segments. So maybe measure in a couple of inches, a few inches across, the same distance. So maybe your paper is probably 12 inches, so measure in 3, 6, 9 if you can, or maybe 4 and 8, so you have 3 grids. And then halfway down, so if it's 8.5 or if it's 9 inches, measure down halfway here, halfway here. You got your lines like this, and using a ruler, look at that, too low. Using a ruler, make sure, oh, that is terrible. But you're going to draw a grid across, not like this. You want to make sure that it's nice and straight. This is terrible. Anyway, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using a grid like that. So you'll have like, I don't know, 6 or 8 of these squares, and inside each one of them, you're going to draw the bottle or the can or the logo, perhaps, from your object that you brought in today. On our website today, I've got a copy or an image of Perrier, fancy schmancy water, where they used Andy Warhol's ideas of repetition and common objects. So Andy Warhol was big into Coca-Cola and Elvis Presley and the Campbell soup can, and you guys are using whatever you brought in, Monster sports drink, blech, or Red Bull, blech, or maybe a bottle of nice spring water to stay hydrated with. So that's what you're going to be using. You're going to be creating that object multiple times, each one in its own grid, and again, use my Perrier example on the website today, or use the URL from today's, or from the sketchbook page. If you want your guest teacher to put that up, that would be wonderful. Other than that, if you've got a sketchbook that is missing from previous weeks and you need to get that done, that's also an opportunity for you to do that. And what I need you to do is make sure that you grade it, open it up to the assignment, and tuck it into your folder, and at the end of the hour leave it with our guest teacher. And at some point on Wednesday I'll get that back to you. Other than that, we've got some goals today, and let me look at what our goals are today. A Studio Art 360 to what are you accomplishing with the tools that you have struggled on in previous sketches, or what are you doing better in this week's classwork that you can put into your sketchbook assignment. So are you really understanding how value is working? Are you understanding all of that? Lots to think about. We've got a final question at the end. How can you look at a can and bottle to really make it your own? Are you simply duplicating it, or are you doing something special with it to make it yours? Think about value. Think about color, texture, pattern, repetition. What can you do? Don't just copy it. And then the other thing is, do you have to work on it until it's ready for next week, or are you finished with it today? That's all I've got for you. Thanks for putting up with me. Last time I was gone, you guys all got really thumbs up from the guest teacher. I really appreciate all the hard work you put into it. Here comes Mary. Say hi, Mary.
Hi.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday when I come back. Bye.